Dear Lord, in these moments of adversity, I turn to you as my refuge and strength. Amid the storms of life, I recognize my absolute dependence on you. You are my firm rock, my security in times of distress. In the face of the challenges I face, I find comfort in your constant presence. I know that even when everything seems to fall apart around me, I can take refuge in you and find peace for my soul. Help me, O God, to trust fully in your sovereign care. May my faith in you be unshakable, even when circumstances try to shake me. Enable me to see beyond difficulties and place all my hope in your transformative power. May your word, O Lord, be the light that guides my steps, even on the darkest paths. May I find comfort in your promise that you will be with me at all times, supporting me with your powerful hand. May this dependence on you, O God, be founded on a deep communion with you. May I seek you with all my heart, trusting that you are my true refuge and strength. In you, I find the courage to face the challenges of everyday life, knowing that, in the midst of difficulties, it is you who sustains and strengthens me. May this prayer be a constant reminder of my dependence on you, O Lord, and may I at all times find in you the comfort and strength I so desperately need. Dear Lord, in this moment of prayer, I contemplate your greatness and mercy. I recognize you as my shield and salvation, the faithful guardian who protects me amidst the challenges and adversities of this journey called life. Just as a shield covers and protects the warrior in battle, so are you, O God, to me. In the face of the attacks of the enemy and the tribulations that arise in my path, I find in you a safe refuge. In your arms, I feel enveloped by your grace and love, confident that nothing can touch me without your permission. May the image of the Lord as my shield inspire me to face challenges with courage and determination. May I never doubt your sovereign power, but may I always remember that you are by my side, ready to defend me and keep me from all harm. Just as a shield offers security to the warrior, may your presence in my life grant me peace and security in the midst of the storms. May I rest in your protection, knowing that you are faithful to keep your promises and care for me at all times. May this image of the Lord as my shield and salvation strengthen my faith and trust in you, O God. May I face life's challenges with the certainty that, with you by my side, I am more than a winner. Dear Lord, in the midst of the darkness that surrounds my life, I call on your divine light to illuminate my path. I recognize, O God, that in you there is no darkness, only light that dispels all darkness. You are the source of all light and hope, O Lord, and in you I find the brightness that guides my steps in the darkest hours. Even when circumstances seem unfavorable and despair threatens to engulf me, I know I can trust your constant presence. May your light, O God, dispel all the darkness around me. May it penetrate the depths of my soul, bringing comfort and peace in the midst of the storm. May I see beyond the difficulties, confident that you are with me at all times. May your light guide me in the paths of righteousness and truth. May I follow your commandments and live according to your will, knowing that in you I find true happiness and fullness of life. May this reflection on your divine light strengthen my faith and hope in you, O Lord. May I never forget that, even in the darkest situations, your presence is with me, illuminating my path and giving me courage to move forward. May this prayer be an expression of my trust in your divine light, O God, and may in you I always find hope that never fades. Dear Lord, in this moment of prayer, I recognize your perfect justice that surrounds my life like a protective armor. Amid the challenges and battles I face, I trust in your promise that your righteousness is like a shield that protects me from evil and empowers me to overcome. You are the supreme judge, O God, and in you I find the true standard of righteousness. I know that your justice is immutable and that you always act in accordance with your perfect character. Therefore, I place my trust in you, knowing that you are faithful to keep your promises. May your justice surround me like armor, O Lord, protecting me from all the snares and wiles of the enemy. May it strengthen me to resist temptations and enable me to remain firm in your presence, even in the most difficult moments. May the certainty of your justice inspire me to live a life of integrity and righteousness. May I always seek to do what is right in your eyes, confident that, by acting justly, I am aligning myself with your purposes and plans for my life. May this reflection on your divine justice motivate me to persevere in faith, knowing that, in the end, victory will be achieved. May I never doubt your transformative power and your ability to lead me to victory in all areas of my life. May this prayer be a declaration of my trust in your divine justice, O Lord, and may in you I always find the protection and support that I so need. Dear Lord, today, in humility and gratitude, I lift my voice in prayer before you. I recognize, O God, that without your grace and mercy, I would be lost amid the storms of life. You are the God who sustains the weak and lifts up the weary. When my own strength seems weak and my spirit fails, it is in your grace that I find renewal. In your infinite mercy, I find comfort and hope to move forward. May your grace sustain me at all times, O Lord. May I lean on you in times of difficulty, trusting that you are the one who strengthens me and enables me to face life's challenges. May your mercy accompany me in every step of my path, O God. May I feel your compassionate love surrounding me and restoring me, even in my moments of greatest weakness and despair. May the awareness of your grace and mercy motivate me to live a life of gratitude and service to you, O Lord. May I extend the same grace and compassion that I receive from you to those around me, thus reflecting your love to the world. May this reflection on your grace and mercy inspire me to trust you fully, O God. May I rest in the certainty that, in your infinite kindness, I will always find the sustenance and consolation that I so desperately need. May this prayer be an expression of my dependence on you, O Lord, and may in you I always find the grace and mercy that sustain and accompany me at all times. Dear Lord, in this moment of prayer, I come to you with a heart full of gratitude and trust. I recognize the importance of maintaining firm faith and constant hope, even in the face of the most difficult circumstances. You are the God of hope, O Lord, and in you I find the strength to persevere. Even when the storms of life seem to want to knock me down, I know I can trust your promise that you will be with me through thick and thin. May my faith in you be unshakable, O God. May I fix my eyes on you, even when the world around me seems to fall apart. May I trust in your faithfulness and your power to overcome any obstacle that comes my way. May my hope in you be constant, O Lord. May I never lose sight of your promise that you have plans for prosperity for me, and not for evil, to give me a future and hope. May I rest in the certainty that, in your sovereignty, all things work together for the good of those who love you. May this reflection on the importance of unshakable faith and constant hope motivate me to remain firm in you, O God. May I find comfort and strength in your presence, knowing that you are my safe haven amid the storms of life. May this prayer be a declaration of my total trust in you, O Lord, and may in you I always find faith and hope that never waver. Dear Lord, today, in your presence, I recognize the greatness of your transformative power in my life. In moments of despair, I found in you the strength to overcome obstacles and the hope to continue walking. You are the God who transforms the most difficult situations into opportunities for growth and renewal. In your infinite grace, we find the power to rise from the ashes and become new creatures in Christ Jesus. May my experience of trusting you in times of despair be a living testimony of your divine power in my life, O Lord. May the transformation I have experienced be evidence of your unconditional love and your unfailing faithfulness. May my life be a testimony to your redemptive power, O God. May the people around me see your work in me and be touched by your love that transforms lives. May I share with the world the miracle of your grace that works in me. May this reflection on transformation and personal testimony motivate me to live a life of holiness and service to you, O Lord. May I be an instrument in your hands to bring your light and your love to a world that needs hope so much. May this prayer be a declaration of my commitment to live a life that glorifies your name, O Lord, that in all things I can testify to your transforming power and your love that never fails. Kind Lord, today, in humility, I come before you to recognize the importance of persistence in prayer. Even when circumstances around me seem unfavorable and answers are slow to arrive, I know that I must continue to seek your face. You are the God who hears our prayers and answers the cries of our hearts. In your infinite wisdom, you understand our needs before we even express them, but still, you invite us to come to you in constant communion. Help me, O Lord, to persevere in prayer, even in moments of discouragement and weakness. May I understand that persistence in prayer strengthens my communion with you, strengthening the bonds of my relationship with you. May I never forget the example of faith of your faithful servants throughout history who persisted in prayer even in the face of the greatest adversity. May your stories inspire me to never give up seeking your presence, knowing that you are the God who responds to those who seek you with all their heart. May my persistence in prayer be a reflection of my trust in your faithfulness, O Lord. May I deposit all my anxieties and worries in you, knowing that you are the God who takes care of me and that you always have the best for me. May this prayer be an expression of my determination to maintain a constant prayer life, O Lord, that in all circumstances I can find strength and consolation in your presence, knowing that you are my safe refuge in times of distress. Dear Lord, today I come before you with an open heart, recognizing my identification with the psalmist in his moments of despair. Just like him, I face internal and external battles that seem to want to take me down. In the midst of my struggles, I find in the psalmist's words an echo of my own anguish and afflictions. You know, O God, every detail of my journey. You know the fights I fight, the pain I carry, and the tears I shed. Like the psalmist, I cry out to you for relief and consolation, confident that you are the only one capable of transforming my despair into hope. Help me, O Lord, to find in the psalmist's words a point of connection with my own experience. May I identify with his pleas and trust that just as you have heard him, you will also hear my cry. May my identification with the psalmist strengthen my faith and hope in you, O God. May I see beyond my circumstances, trusting that you are my rock and my fortress, my safe refuge in the midst of the storm. May this prayer be a testimony of my confidence in your faithfulness, O Lord. May I find comfort and encouragement in the words of the psalmist, knowing that you are the same yesterday, today, and forever, and that you always answer the cries of your people. Merciful Lord, today, in deep gratitude, I raise my voice in prayer before you. I recognize and thank you for your divine intervention in my life. In moments of challenge and adversity, you extend your powerful hand over me, guiding and strengthening me to overcome the obstacles that stand in my path. You are the God who hears the cry of your people and who acts on their behalf. In your infinite kindness, you manifest your power to transform the most difficult situations and to bring light in the midst of darkness. Therefore, today, I express my deep gratitude for your intervention in my life. Help me, O Lord, to never forget to express my gratitude for your kindness and love. May my gratitude be evident in my words and actions, showing the world how wonderful you are in your intervention in my life. May my gratitude be constant, O God, and may I never forget to recognize your power and goodness in each victory I achieve. May I always praise and exalt you for everything you do for me, knowing that you are worthy of all honor and glory. May this prayer be a testimony of my gratitude for your divine intervention in my life, O Lord, that at all times I can look back and see your hand acting in my favor, thus strengthening my faith and trust in you. Loving Lord, today, before you, I recognize the importance of sharing my faith with others. You are the God who sustains and strengthens those who trust in you in moments of despair, and in your infinite grace, you manifest your love and power in our lives. Help me, O Lord, to be an instrument of your light and love in this world. May I share my faith with those around me, especially as I witness your care and protection in my life. May my words and actions be a source of inspiration and encouragement to those who are going through difficult times. May I never forget to bear witness to your transforming power in my life. O God, may I share the wonders you have done for me, bringing hope and comfort to those who are in the midst of darkness. May my life be a reflection of your love and grace, O Lord, that in all circumstances, I can point to you as the source of all hope and strength. May I be a channel of your peace and love, bringing light to places of darkness and hope to afflicted hearts. May this prayer be a commitment on my part to share my faith with the world, O Lord, that at every opportunity I can speak of your love and your faithfulness, thus testifying to the transformative power of your presence in my life. Lord Almighty, today, I humbly come before you to recognize the importance of walking in righteousness and holiness. You are the holy and just God, and in your presence we find the strength and courage necessary to face life's difficulties. Help me, O Lord, to seek righteousness in every aspect of my life. May I live according to your commandments, always seeking to do what is fair and right in your eyes. May my conduct be a reflection of your holiness, O God. May the pursuit of righteousness and holiness enable me to face difficulties with courage and trust in you. May I face life's challenges with the certainty that you are by my side, guiding me and strengthening me every step of the way. May I never stray from the path of righteousness, O Lord. May I stand firm in your word, even when the storms of life try to lead me astray. May my trust be completely in you, knowing that you are my rock and my fortress in whom I can fully trust. May this prayer be a commitment on my part to seek righteousness and holiness in my life, O Lord, that in all circumstances I can trust you and walk with courage, knowing that you are my faithful and just God. Lord Almighty, today, in humility and confidence, I raise my voice before you, recognizing the importance of maintaining firm hope, regardless of the circumstances. You are the God of hope, whose love is eternal and whose faithfulness endures forever. Help me, O Lord, to keep my hope anchored in you, even when the storms of life threaten to shake me. May I look beyond adverse circumstances and fix my eyes on your promise that you are the God who is always with me at all times. May my hope be established in your faithfulness, O Lord. May I fully trust your word, knowing that you are the same yesterday, today, and forever, and that your plans for me are for peace and not for evil, to give me a future and hope. May my hope in you be a source of comfort and strength in the midst of trials. May I find comfort in the certainty that, in your presence, there is fullness of joy and that nothing can separate me from your unconditional love. May this reflection on hope beyond circumstances strengthen my faith and trust in you, O God. May I stand firm in your promise, knowing that in the end all things work together for the good of those who love you. May this prayer be a declaration of my confidence in your faithfulness and eternal love, O Lord, that in every situation I can find hope in you, knowing that you are my safe haven in whom I can fully trust. Lord of mercy, today, in humility and gratitude, I come before you to recognize the transformative power of moments of despair in our lives. Even in the darkest moments, you are capable of carrying out a work of spiritual renewal in us, leading us to a deeper and more intimate relationship with you. Help me, O Lord, to see moments of despair as opportunities for spiritual renewal. May I allow you to work in my heart, purifying me of all evil and leading me to a life closer to you. May moments of despair become a school of spiritual learning for me, O God. May I learn to trust you fully, even when all my strength seems to be exhausted. May I find in you the strength and courage to move forward, knowing that you are my safe refuge amid the storms of life. May every challenge I face be an opportunity for spiritual growth, O Lord. May I allow you to mold and transform me into your image, enabling me to live a life of holiness and communion with you. May this reflection on spiritual renewal in the midst of despair strengthen my faith and trust in you, O God. May I trust that in every situation you are working for my good and your glory. May this prayer be an expression of my total surrender to you, O Lord, and that at all times I can find in you the spiritual renewal and strengthening necessary to move forward. Amen.